So let's try to set up this MLflow server on top of our EC2 instance. So make sure guys you have the AWS account. For me, I already have. If you don't have the account, so please try to create one account. You have to add your card, okay, and initially it will deduct actually very less amount of money, at least 2 to 3 rupees, and you will be getting $300 free credits, okay. So once account is ready, then you will be getting this kinds of window, okay, after login. So here what I need to do, first of all guys, I already mentioned here. So here if you go to this GitHub link, so in the readme file I already mentioned, first of all you have to log into the console. I already logged in. Then you have to create the IAM user with the administrator access, okay. So let's try to create the IAM user. So I'll go inside my AWS, and make sure you selected your region. So I am inside US East 1, that means North Virginia. So if you are in other region, you can select that one, but I will suggest go with this particular region, okay. US East 1. So here I will search for IAM. So here click on the user. So previously I already created one user, so what I can do, I can delete it, or let's keep it, okay. I will create a new user. I'll give the username, let's say MLflow server, okay. I'll click on next. Then you have to add the policy. So click here, attach policies directly. Now here you have to select the administrator access, okay. Now below you'll see one button, okay, next. I think you can't see because of me, but just right hand side below you'll see there is a next button. Just try to click here. Then after that you have to create the user. So right hand side again below you will see the create user option. Let's try to create the user. So guys, as you can see I have created the user. So let's go inside that. Now click on the security credential, and here you will see one option called access keys, okay. So click on the create access keys, select the command line interface CLI, and I understand the above recommendation, then click on next, okay. So here let's create the key right now. So this is my access key and this is my secret access key, okay, and you need it to authenticate with your accounts, fine. So I will download as a CSV file because later on I also need that. Got it? Okay, it's completed. Now what I will do guys, now again I'll get back. Now it is telling export the credential in your AWS CLI, AWS configure. We'll do it later whenever we'll execute the code. That time we'll try to do. Then I have to create the S3 bucket, okay. S3 bucket to store my artifact, okay. That means whatever artifact would be generated, let's say my model, okay. And I think you saw the MLflow also registered the model, right, with all the configuration and all. So everything will actually track in the S3 bucket, okay. Everything, all the artifact will save in the S3 bucket. So for this we have to create the bucket. So let's create the bucket. I will go to the AWS, and here you can search for S3. So this is my S3. Now let's create a bucket. So here give the bucket name. So here I will give MLflow, okay, MLflow bucket, and 25, okay. You have to give a unique name, otherwise it won't be working, because S3 is a global service, so you have to take the unique name. Then everything just keep it default, no need to change anything. Or you can also remove this option, and I acknowledge. Then I will create the bucket. So guys, as you can see my bucket has also created, okay. Now the next thing what I have to do, I have to create a EC2 machine, okay. Then we have to set up our MLflow server, okay, inside that, and we have to add the port number there. We have to do the port mapping. So how to do it? Let's do it. So I'll get back to my AWS, search for EC2. So here let's launch one instance. I'll click on launch instance. Then let's give the name. I will give MLflow server or MLflow machine, anything you can give. So let's select the Ubuntu, and the LTS version I will take this one, 24.04, and instance type, let's take at least 4 GB RAM. So I'll take T2 medium instance, okay. You can select the key value pair. If you don't have, you can create it, okay. Let's create one. So I'll give, let's say, MLflow, and let's create the pair. So you need this particular PEM file whenever you want to access your machine through some third-party tool like Putty and MobileStream, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to directly open my terminal, okay, in the AWS console itself. I'll tell you, okay, how to do it. But it's a mandatory to select here, otherwise it won't be working. That's why we have created. Now let's allow HTTPS and HTTP traffic from the internet. Now configuration storage here, let's at least take 30 GB. Okay, 30 GB, or we can also take less than that, but let's take 30 GB. So once this is done, right hand side below you'll see one option called launch instance. Okay, just try to click here. So yeah, it will launch the instance. Okay, now I'll click on view all instance again. Beside me, okay, beside my video you'll see the view all instance. Just try to click here. Now see, your machine is running. Okay, now what you can do, go inside the machine and there is a connect button. Okay, just click on the connect and let's connect the machine. So it will open up a black terminal for you, and inside that we have to set up all the configuration one by one. So all the commands I have mentioned here, so we can copy one by one and you can execute. Okay, I'll tell you how to do it. So this is my terminal I got. I think you can see. Now let me install everything one by one. First of all, let's update my machine. I'll copy the first command and let's execute. It's done. Now let's copy the second one. So we are installing Python here, and I'll give the yes permission and press enter. So it's completed. Now let's copy the second one. Sorry, third commands, and let's execute. So I'm installing pip env. So again, give y to continue. Okay, it's also done. Now I'll copy the next one. I need virtual in env. Okay. Then let's create a directory called MLflow. Now I need to go inside that particular directory, and inside that I'm going to install the MLflow with the help of pip env. Let's install the MLflow. So it's completed. Now I'll install the AWS CLI, because I have to access my S3 bucket. Okay, because your MLflow will store all the artifacts in the S3, so it has to communicate with the S3 from the EC2 instance. So to make the connection I need AWS CLI. There I will add the credential I have downloaded, AWS secret key and access key. With the help of that it will configure. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so it is also done. Now I will install something called Boto 3. So let me install Boto 3. So Boto 3 helps us to actually communicate with the AWS, okay, client. So let's install Boto 3 as well. Okay guys, so I installed the Boto 3. Now let's activate my shell. So MLflow has been activated, you can see. Okay, let me clear the terminal. So yeah, now I'll do the AWS configure. That means I have to set my access key and secret key. So let's do it. So it is asking for the access key. So where you will get the access key, guys, remember? So we downloaded one CSV file. So this is the CSV file. Let me open in a editor, and make sure, guys, you keep this particular secret file safe. If you are sharing with anyone, they will be able to access your machine. So here I'm showing you because after the recording I'll try to delete it. So let's paste. So this is my access key ID. Now I have to give the secret access key ID. So again, this is my secret access key ID. I'll copy, and here let's try to paste. Now it is asking for the region. So I told you I'm inside US East 1, that means North Virginia. Okay, so I have to give the same ID. So let's write, it should be US East -1. You are giving the same name, okay, otherwise it won't be working. Now it is asking for the output format. I'll keep default, press enter. So my credential has been set. Now finally we can start the MLflow server. Okay, finally we can start the MLflow server. So to start the MLflow server, this is the command you have to execute. Okay, but here you just need to do one modification. So here you have to give this 3 bucket name. So I think, remember, we created a bucket. So let me show you my bucket. I'll go to the S3. So this is my bucket name. Okay, MLflow bucket 25. I'll copy, and here I'll try to paste it. Okay, now this is the command you have to execute, guys. Okay, let's copy, and in my machine I'll execute the command. So it should work. Let's see. But one thing, this MLflow runs on this port number 5000. Okay, but we haven't set the port number 5000, so we have to do the port mapping. How to do it? Go to the security, and here you will see one option called security groups. Then right hand side you can see edit inbound rules, and let's add one rules here. Then I will select custom TCP and port number 5000. Okay, then select the 00. That means you want to access this machine from anywhere. And right hand side, just beside me, you will see one option called save rules. Okay. So my 5000 port has been set. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to go inside my instance. So this is my instance, and here you will see one option called public. Okay, IPv v4. Okay, this particular URL, just try to copy, and here you can paste. And just after that you have to give clone 5000. Okay, now if I hit enter, so it should open my machine, but it won't be opening because here it is opening HTTPS. Okay, okay, sorry, it has opened because by default, see, if I copy the URL, one thing I want to tell you, and if I paste in a different window, see, it is HTTP, but if you, for you, if it is coming HTTPS, okay, that time you have to remove the S. Okay, then you have to press enter, then it will open the MLflow server. Okay, otherwise it won't be working. So once MLflow server is open, you will be getting this kinds of window, and if you are getting this kinds of window, congratulations, you have successfully installed MLflow in your EC2 instance.